Hello there. The Brussels Bureaucrats are in a bit of a rush to get us to sign up to their protocol proposals, aren't they? As per usual, please like, subscribe and comment below. And when subscribing, please do press that little bell, but also select the all option, or you won't get any notifications when I publish a new video. Now, before I get started, I just want to point out that the Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, has decided to cancel the London New Year's fireworks display over COVID fears. But he has tweeted out last night, "On the 23rd of October, Diwali celebrations will return to London with a live hybrid event in Trafalgar Square. As always, you can expect an incredible display of lights and a packed schedule of entertainment. Come join us in person or watch it virtually at home." Now, I've absolutely nothing against Diwali and I hope attendees have a really splendid time. But selective celebrations are not a good look, Mr. Khan. Rethink. Now, I said in this morning's video that pressure would be applied by the European Union negotiators to try and get the UK to quickly sign up to their new proposals for the Northern Ireland Protocol. And I was right. They've come straight out of the blocks saying that France and Germany are really worried that Brussels might be giving away too much, and unless the UK signed on the dotted line right now, the French and Germans might pull their support for the changes. Now, I said this morning that the EU might try a bit of a charm offensive by pointing out how accommodating they'd been in meeting our concerns, while not meeting the most pressing concern, which is the matter of ECJ jurisdiction over Northern Ireland. But no charm. They've reverted to type and used the veiled threat of Paris and Berlin blocking the deal. And the EU side are also saying that member states fully support these compromises, but that support might evaporate away if the UK drags its feet. Now is a great time to sign, say the Bureaucrats, while the EU is busy with other internal issues. And they pointed to the looming French elections, saying that the nearer we get to those, the more hardline Macron will become. And also to Austria, the Czech Republic and Germany, who are all going through painful coalition processes right now. With the Telegraph reporting that one EU diplomat said, "Brexit is a nuisance. Nobody wants to talk about Brexit. Nobody has the time and space to consider it. Britain has won the boredom war. It has shown it has capacity to endure more boredom than Brussels, which is no mean feat." But no one should ever forget that the UK is said to be a nation that queues. But all this rush from the Bureaucrats just sounds like that dodgy insurance salesman hovering over your shoulder, willing you to sign quickly without checking the small print. Or the shifty garage that assures you that the second-hand motor you're looking to purchase has been given the all clear by the garage's very own best mechanic. Well, the UK now has a history of being bitten when trusting the European Union. They may say things to settle our worries, but as we found out to our cost, if it's not down in cast iron language in the agreement, then they regard it as open season on us. Now, I'm sure that Lord Frost and Boris Johnson won't be falling for this chivying along, especially if it means that the ECJ keeps its total power over Northern Ireland. But it's being reported that the UK government has been surprised at the level of compromise offered by the EU. They had expected far less than this proposal, which includes some content that would never be offered to any other third country. But the EU should be the surprised ones when you consider that the UK government had agreed to carve its own country up in the first place. That is unheard of outside of a war or disaster type situation. but we did it to keep the peace in Northern Ireland. So in the light of that, I still don't think the EU proposals go far enough. The ECJ jurisdiction over Northern Ireland should still be a red line, but Lord Frost has now suggested that he will enter the protocol talks with no red lines, a worrying thought. While the EU ambassador to the UK, João Vélez de Almeida, who was initially denied post-Brexit ambassadorial status by Boris, if you remember, well, he told the BBC Newsnight programme that we went to the limits of what we can do to address the problems of Northern Ireland because we care for Northern Ireland. And he also said, there is no single market without the European Court of Justice. It's the referee of the single market. But the Times said that it understands that Brussels is prepared to water down the power of judges over Northern Ireland if it could shift that final hurdle. Personally, fully taken out of the equation is the only ECJ compromise I'm prepared to listen to. Because having watched the antics of Brussels over the last 5+ years and the way they are prepared to work extremely closely with those in the UK that would destroy our sovereign independence, I trust them not one jot. The EU always demands trust. It has yet to realise that trust is earned, not received by diktat. Now comes a story that should thoroughly shame our government. But before I get to that, I just want to say a massive thank you to all my Super Thanks, Patreon and PayPal supporters, as well as those that do buy a mug, with my mug on it. Links in the descriptions box below. You really do help me keep this channel going. There's a report in the Mail today about our young army families living in squalor. Soldiers' wives across the UK living in military accommodation have claimed they are provided with houses to live in that are black with mould, riddled with damp and have urine stains, it says, along with a bunch of rather nasty looking photos. There was even the claim that one family was left to sort out a gas leak themselves, and one where the house was eventually condemned. If any of this is true, then it is totally unacceptable and heads must roll. And if it comes to it, the contracting company or companies involved should be discharged immediately, just like the government has done with train operators. And all at a time when our 4-star hotels are full, and worse. Now it's the spouses of the service people who've come forward and done so anonymously because they fear having the soldier named would affect their careers. Now I can't verify this story, I can only go by the report in the Mail. But we need a statement on this from Ben Wallace, the Defence Secretary, immediately. Especially as he announced last year that another £200 million would be spent on armed forces accommodation. I wonder where that went. It cannot be right that there's even one single chance that the only homes fit for our heroes are the condemned ones. While it's Tommy this and Tommy that and Tommy fall behind. But it's please to walk in front, sir, when there's trouble in the wind. So what's your opinion on Sadiq Khan banning New Year, the protocol offers made by Brussels and homes fit for heroes? Please like and comment below.